Hey, welcome to part one of my tactical videos. This video got a bit delayed because I did quite a bit of recording and got prepped for something to deliver what I thought I wanted to show for tacticalness in the game, and it just didn't pan out. It wasn't coming across right. It didn't work right because the tacticalness of this game, it's there, but it's not as in your face as it appeared. Now, I didn't want to scrap all the footage that I'd shot, so I kind of grabbed what I could for this first video. After this, I've got a bunch of other clips that I'm going to stitch together, and I'll kind of talk over those about the various things that you can do to make this game as tactical as you want it or as basic as you want it. It sounds like I'm ragging on the game in this video. I know I say that a lot lately, but I am really having a lot of fun, and I hope the next few videos that I cut together will make that more apparent, because there's a lot of fun things that you can really do in this game with your friends, by yourself, with the AI. There's ways you can manipulate them or just let them do their thing, and they will work out pretty well for you. So that's what I'm going to do with the tactical videos moving forward. And with that said, we'll jump into part one. Video one's just going to focus on what you get when you start the game and how you can kind of control your bots. I did design several things in here to show failures or shortcomings in the system, so again, take it for what it is, just face value, and it'll look a lot better as we progress. So hope you enjoy it, and thank you for sticking around. Alright, good evening. We are back in Ghost Recon Wildlands. In the last video we talked about menu and settings. This time I wanted to talk a little bit about tactical and setting up of the way you can deploy your troops, friends sometimes, and generally how the game goes in that aspect. So first we've got the map. On the map you can zoom in, see where your guys are, drop waypoints down for various things in the game. If you are playing with friends, each friend has a unique assignment: Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, and each one of you can drop a waypoint. So the easiest way to typically tell your friends where to go is to drop an Alpha waypoint, assign somebody to Alpha, send them there, or have them mark it with their own waypoint so you kind of know where everybody is. It takes a bit of time. See, I wish I could say Weaver here, Mr. U. I right-clicked on Apposite, Mr. Weaver, I click him, you go there. Instead, it doesn't quite work like that. So I need to go do mission. Now, in addition to that, I haven't really played the game yet, so I've lost a lot of the options in my tactical menu. So I can say go to, and all I've really got is this little bubble here. So if I say go there, go there, you can see they move as a unit, which is convenient in some aspects, but if I want to surround this little house here and attack it, I don't really have a way to do that. Best way to do it would be hold the position for them, and I move off to the other side of the building, and then I can tell them to open fire on the troops in the area, and they'll kind of run around and attack things. So that's where it stands at the moment. You do have other options in here at the bottom. You can have the rebels come in and help you with certain things once you unlock it. I can tell them to regroup on me, or again send them to an area. So again, I really wish that I could tell each individual guy where to go. Even if I was dropping some waypoints somewhere, it would make it so much better than just, hey, here's a bubble the size of a grenade. So if I send them there, oh look, I can throw a grenade that takes the same amount of side, and no friendly fire apparently. So basic tacticalness of the game is not quite where I'd like to be, being a Ghost Recon or in the Rainbow Six style of games. So that is a little disappointing, but not the end of the world, because once I get into it, you'll see how I will usually tell them to hold a position, or I'll have them kind of fall around me and defend certain areas. So you have to be a little more thoughtful in what you're doing, which when I get to the mission area is what we'll do. Get my squad out. I'm going to have them hold their position so that I can go up and take a look.
Stay there.
Roger. Tooltip, I need to go turn those off. But let's take a look at what we got here with binoculars first. Couple guys out front roaming. Nice helicopter we're stealing. Guy in the back. Does help to sweep a large portion of the area when you're looking around, because you never know where guys are going to be. Sometimes they will go inside for a bit longer than you might expect. Sometimes you may find some people kind of crouched in different areas of the map. This being the early area, they're a little more predictable in what they're doing. Now the colors on these guys typically denotes who's got the biggest weapons. Sometimes you'll see that they have armor with lines on them, or you'll see that they're a commander. So this guy walking off on his own over there, he's going to be the easiest target to begin picking off. But let's switch over to my drone and take a look at what I've got out back here. So again, the game just started, so I don't have a great range on my drone. I don't have a lot of battery power, but taking a look up here can be handy. So my guy's just tagged another one. There's another guy out back. So there are quite a few baddies here that are going to make this a little bit difficult to ensure that I don't freak everybody out. Now if you do get too close with the drone, they will see it, which can be a bit of an annoyance. I have a suppressor. I'm going to start with this guy. Alright, so he was isolated, he was on his own, he made an easy target. Now, I kind of need to figure out what my angle of attack is going to be. So, for me, assaulting the front, I'm low weaponed, early game. Assaulting everybody in the front's probably not going to be my best bet, so I've got two options. I can sweep here to the east, come around the back, or I can sweep to the west and come over the high ground. High ground is good because I can see down on the area and I'll typically have better viewpoint on them, but to the other side on the east, I know that there's a farm field there. So what I think I will do is see if I can get my guys to go way off in the distance, send them one way while I go the other, and we will set up some synchronized shots, which is a great tactic and one that I definitely recommend leveling up. And it doesn't necessarily have to be the first thing you level up, but you do want to get it pretty quick because it definitely helps the game.
Coming up on a Toyo farm. Remember, a lot of these Sicarios are ex-military.
Alright, so some guy saw me. He's going to be headed my way, which is going to make it easy to kill him. But if they discover the dead body in the field, I'm going to have a problem. See, he's looking for me there, and he can see me. So I'll take him out. He's separated enough from the team.
He's history.
I'm gonna sneak along the side here, keeping an eye on him. My guys should all be on top of the hill now. Get down before anybody else sees me. Alright, now because the guards are always moving, their positions change. He almost spotted me, so he's going to come a little closer. Looks like he's bringing a friend with him. So I'm going to need to take him out early. And it sounds like the fighting has begun. So I kind of failed at that. Let him get too close, and now I need to get my guys in the thick of it.
Open fire.
Alright, they should make some short order of most of the rest of them. While I push in, I'm going to switch to my shorter gun for earlier close range. Looks like they got everybody out. So on the whole, I did not do a very good job here. Kind of failed that.